Hello! So here's the video I promised you about walking along the River Thames. That's the Tower of London. And we started out on the south bank, walking down the river, looking over to the north bank. And I rather liked that blue building there. I think it's called something like the Dark House. And behind it is the now famous Gherkin, which is rather spoilt there. And so we look on down the river, and we will walk back along that side. And here comes one of the river boats for the tourists. The last time I was on one of those was with my mother, who came over from France, and we went on a trip and had a meal on one of those boats. Now I think this is called the Horniman's building, and the statue I believe is by Emmett, who used to do famous statues, moving statues, and humorous. I loved the roof here that had been put over. We took several photos here, including the video. And now we're going to look at what I call Ken Livingstone's Palace, which is the London Council, really, offices. And here we're looking at Tower Bridge. This was the first video I ever made, so it's a bit wonky. Here's some of the wildlife that's come back to the Thames, which is great to see. I remember when I was young it was just a murky river with nothing in it or on it. And to prove it, back to Tower Bridge. We're making for Tower Bridge so that we can cross it and come back the other side. We did a little detour to St Catherine's Wharf, or I can't remember whether it's Wharf or Docks, no sorry, St Catherine's Docks. The docks for millionaires. Some of the yachts in there were enormous. These are just a few smaller ones. I rather liked this boat because at the top of the mast is a Christmas tree, and below it is the Dickens Inn, which is a replica place made to look like when Dickens lived there. This lightship has been brought here, including a light, and is now a restaurant. We crossed the bridge and went to watch the skaters under the Tower of London. I thought they looked like the stick men in the Lowry pictures. It was extremely warm for Christmas, and the ice was melting, and they had to put that there to stop people going on the melted ice. And there is the tower, part of the Tower of London. They were having fun. I can't skate for toffees, my ankles just don't stay upright. More wildlife, little bit of the river, looking back from that side at Ken's Palace again, and the Belfast, which has been painted up now. It was all grey and now it's sort of camouflaged. Don't know that I like it very much. I think it looked better all grey. This is the monument to the Great Fire of London. You can climb up there and look out over London. Many steps. And one of the churches in the City of London. We watched this police boat for a while, which seemed to be trying to disturb the water because other police were running up and down the embankment, and perhaps they were trying to find something like a body to disturb it. And here is the new Millennium Bridge. Well, new to me, I hadn't ever been across it before, and we were walking towards it so that we could go across it. Just see the big wheel in the back, and there is the Tate Modern. I don't know what this building is, but it looks as if it's like a pregnant lady to me. And further down we have the Globe Theatre. Now we've crossed, looking back at St Paul's and having another look back at the bridge we've been over. And just to finish, actually on the bridge, looking back to St Paul's, and the Christmas tree. Thank you very much for coming by.